Are you a parent who's been doing a lot of exercise and eating quite healthy already, but still not losing as much weight or fat as you'd like? I can understand how frustrating and stressful this is because you're putting in so much effort every day between our super busy schedules as mums and dads, yet not seeing the results we expect. Nothing could be worse than wasted effort. Well, in this video, I want to share with you the main reasons why you aren't losing fat or weight and the three key things you can do to get out of this situation. Now be sure to stay until the end of the video because my third tip is one of the most effective techniques that I use to lower my body fat from 20 something percent down to 11% and cut more than 13 grams of fat from my body. And it works especially well for mums and dads. So let's dive straight in. So tip number one is to honestly assess your diet and daily eating habit. What I mean is that a lot of people don't know that muscle can help our bodies burn up to as much as 10 times as much calories as fat. So it's the key to long-term fat loss and health. And this is what's missing from a lot of people's body when they find themselves struggling to lose fat or plateau. So you need to look at your daily diet and eating habit and see if you are choosing foods which are helping you build muscle. The more muscle you have, the more easily we can burn calories and thus the faster we will burn and lose fat, even when we're not exercising. Muscle really is the body's internal furnace, automatically helping us to burn fat. So if building muscle is the key, my recommendation that you should incorporate more protein-rich foods into your daily eating. These can come in the form of meat protein or non-meat protein sources, both are good. And for meats, it's pretty obvious, chicken, beef, pork, even seafoods. But of course, choose the leaner cuts. A lean steak is perfect, but not fatty Wagyu beef. Then there's also your non-meat proteins like eggs, tofu, beans, lentils, soy milk, etc. These are all really good proteins because they literally have zero fat in them. So it's perfect for someone trying to lose fat. On the other hand, if you find that your daily diet is low on protein and composed mainly of carbs, fats, or even just salads and fruits, which are healthy but don't help you build muscle, then without the muscle furnace helping you to burn more calories and fat, your body will struggle to find ways to burn more and more fat. Tip number two, choose muscle building exercises. So you're starting to see a common theme here, right? Muscle is important. And so whilst a lot of people are doing a lot of exercise, one of the reasons you're not continuing to make progress with fat loss is because you aren't doing the most effective exercise for fat loss. So the exercises which many people love doing are the ones like treadmill at the gym, jogging at the park, elliptical or bicycle machine, etc. And these are what we call cardio exercises, or more accurately, LISS cardio, low intensity, steady state cardio. This means that we may go at a steady pace and pace ourselves and generally won't spend the majority of our time pushing or challenging our heart rate. So this may well be good for relaxation and enjoyment. But from a fat loss point of view, it isn't the most ideal exercise you could do, and you're leaving a lot of fat loss potential on the table. Instead, I recommend that you should do muscle building exercises like HIIT or weightlifting, which directly stimulate your muscles for growth so that we enlarge the burning capacity of our body's internal furnace. When you stimulate the muscles with these kinds of exercises, your body will ask for more protein, the building block of muscle, to repair and grow the muscle. So this is why I suggested eating more protein-rich foods in tip number one. It's all starting to come together, right? And if you're interested in my sample meals or sample muscle building exercises, I go into that in detail in our masterclass, which you can watch for free by clicking the link in the description below. Okay, so the final and best tip is that for people over 30, like mums and dads like myself, who want to make a breakthrough, it's very effective and beneficial to add the right nutrition supplements to our daily routine because of our slowing bodies. So many people are not aware of this, but due to aging, even after the age of 30, our body's metabolism begins to decrease quite rapidly. And worst of all, there's been studies that show that we lose around 1% muscle every year naturally. So if we lose muscle, that means the flame in our body's fat burning furnace is getting smaller and smaller and becomes harder and harder for us to burn fat. And so this is one of the key reasons why people our age might well be doing a lot of exercise and eating relatively healthy, but because our metabolism is slowing, we start to see less and less progress. Because for us, it's now easier to gain fat and harder to build muscle. So this is where I personally found that the right nutrition supplements can help our aging bodies so much because scientists in the nutrition field have already discovered that certain superfoods and ingredients can actually positively influence our bodies to return to a more youthful and younger state, which will counteract the effects of aging. reducing the slowing down in our metabolism and muscle loss, which I just mentioned, and which you otherwise would be experienced if you didn't do something about it. So this is why many mums and dads in their 30s and 40s start to see slower progress in the health and fitness journey, even if they're doing a lot of exercise and eating healthy, because they're not taking steps to actively defend against aging. To be precise, these superfood nutrition supplements are improving our body at a gene level. It's a field of science called epigenetics. So we're not talking about your average supermarket supplement. This is something that's really advanced science, which is supported by years of research and which I've personally seen help many, many mums and dads around me, including myself. So I would definitely recommend any parent past their 30s to take advantage of this science, to give yourself every advantage to more realistically and, to be honest, more easily achieve your health and fitness goals. So I hope you now understand why you may be struggling in your fat loss journey. And by applying these 3 tips, you can definitely start to make some breakthroughs in your fat loss progress. I know these tips have certainly transformed my life over the years. As always, if you'd like more in-depth training from me on any of the aspects today, including healthy eating, muscle building exercises, or which epigenetic superfoods nutrition supplements you should choose, I will run an all-new masterclass this week where I'm going to detail about the secret science routine that helped me get my 20-year-old body back as I approach 40 now, that didn't require exercising like crazy, didn't require starving myself with restricted diets, or didn't require spending lots of time each day, leading me to lose my belly and get a six-pack, improve my health and high cholesterol, and now have a 20-year-old body and energy as a dad to spend with my kids. You can access it at bit.ly/stay young YouTube. I'll put that link in the description so it's easy to click. As I always say, I believe that being a parent really doesn't mean we can't prioritize our health or fitness and our looks. Indeed, our main priority in life should be to let our kids see the best version of us, because in the end, it all starts with us. I hope you found this video helpful. Give the 3 tips a try, and I'll see you in the next video.